Billions of dollars from opioid settlements continue to be paid out nationwide. In fact, back in June, Governor Kim Reynolds signed a bill that dictated how more settlement funds would be given out across Iowa.
And tonight, the Woodbury County Board of Supervisors voted to give out thousands of dollars. That money came from opioid settlement funds. Now, the county board voted to give $176,000 over 2 years to Copperstone Development. That nonprofit provides sober living, counseling, and parent coordination for those overcoming addiction, homelessness, and mental health issues. The money will help Copperstone fund parts of its recovery housing and training and add an employee who will help provide services in those sober living environments. Copperstone leaders shared how the money will make an impact on those struggling with opioid addiction in Siouxland.
We just take full advantage of the assets that we have in our community. So sometimes people don't come in through our doors and live there, but they're still getting services through us. And one of the things that you can see in my proposal is that this doesn't go just to staff members. This is going to go back into the community.
The county has $1.1 million from the National Opioid Settlement, with $125,000 going to Siouxland District Health. This means the board has a little more than $900,000 still available. Woodbury County Board Chair Dan Bittinger said this funding is important.
The board looked at overall their program, their longevity, what they are offering to the citizens here that are battling with addictions, and having a sober living house. We decided that we wanted to help be a part of that solution, and the board has the funds and the ability to give to this organization.
All the money in the county's opioid settlement fund can only be used to fund resources that help those with opioid addiction. The board also voted to submit a participation form for the recent opioid settlement with Purdue Pharma. Now, back in June, Attorney General Brenna Bird announced that Iowa would receive $37 million in that settlement. $18.9 million of that settlement will be divided among local governments. In order for Woodbury County to have the possibility of getting any of that money, board leaders needed to submit a participation form by September 30th. It is unknown if the county will receive any of that money once the Purdue settlement moves forward.